Members who wish to make statements. I give the floor to the representative of Denmark.
Thank you, Mr. President. And I thank Special Envoy Peterson and Undersecretary General Fletcher for their briefings. Let me also thank you, Ms. Showbiz, not only for your statement, but also for your tireless activism and advocacy for women in Syria. I also welcome the participation of the new permanent representative of the Syrian Arab Republic in today's meeting. Welcome to the Council. Ahla wa sahla. Mr. President, as we reflect on the past 9 months in Syria, it is clear that much progress has been made. Syria is a very different country than before December 8. Much remains to be done, but it has made significant strides for its people, its stability, and its future. We look forward to President al-Shaara's participation in the General Assembly next week, which we hope will mark the new beginning of a new and stronger relationship between Syria and the United Nations, a relationship which supports a new framework for the UN's presence in the country. Mr. President, in this spirit, allow me to focus on 3 core areas. First, priority must be given to implementing an inclusive and transparent political process in line with Resolution 2254. We hope that the selection of candidates to the People's Assembly will be the first of many steps towards democracy. This new People's Assembly needs to be generally inclusive of all Syrians, including Syria's women, as we just heard. Without the full, equal, and meaningful participation of Syrian women in the transitional process, it will not only lack legitimacy, but also lack the input of more than half of Syria's population. It's not only the right thing to do, it's the smart thing to do. We also urge for the elections to the People's Assembly in Soweto and in the Kurdish areas to be organized as soon as possible. Second, Mr. President, the internal security situation remains highly volatile. We urge the transitional government to demonstrate to its people that it's able to control and rein in all armed forces under its command. This is crucial for the sense of trust and security of all Syrians, regardless of ethnicity, religion, or gender. In northeast Syria, we urge the transitional government and SDF to engage in further dialogue to move forward in implementing the agreement from March. The UN has offered assistance in mediation in this regard. Last month, this Council spoke with one voice condemning the attacks in Soweto. Denmark reiterates the condemnation forcefully today. We take note of yesterday's roadmap towards security in Soweto and trust that its transitional government continues to ensure credible, swift, transparent, and impartial investigations in line with international standards. We reiterate our deep concern over Israel's strikes on Syrian territory, including Damascus, which creates a more dangerous security landscape. We also reiterate our call for the full implementation of the 1974 agreement between Syria and Israel. Israel must withdraw from the area of separation, and UNDAF must be able to carry out its mandate. Third, Mr. President, progress must be made to improve the humanitarian situation affecting communities across Syria, which are facing increasing challenges regarding access to livelihoods and services. The fundamental reason for this is obvious: decades of economic mismanagement and 14 years of devastating conflict. Added to this is the severe economic crisis, along with housing, land, and property issues. As we heard from Ms. Showbiz, harnessing the full potential of Syria's population, including its women, will be critical in reviving and developing its economy. Denmark will continue to play its part. We have long been and remain committed as a major donor to Syria. We urge all member states to join us to increase their financial assistance to humanitarian efforts rather than the funding cuts we heard USG Fletcher describe. Mr. President, in closing, the path ahead for Syria will not be simple nor without hardship, but it can be transformative. The international community, including this Council, must support it along the way. We owe this to the Syrian people who suffered so much and fought so hard to get where we are today. Denmark looks forward to working with all Council members and with Syria to this end. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Denmark for the statement. I now give the floor to the representative of Russian Federation.